Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Gaurav and here we are going to talk about the modern web development, also known as the new JavaScript frameworks, where we can talk about the Vue.js, React or Angular. So in today's videos, we are going to break down what is Vue.js in simple terms, so that even if you are just starting your career in the front-end development, you will walk away with a clear understanding. If you find this useful, please hit like and subscribe. I'm creating a new Vue.js content every week to help you level up very fast. Uh, just for information, by the end of this video, you will know what Vue.js is, where it fits in the web development world, and why so many developers love using it in 2025. I guess it was introduced in 2020 or 2019, uh, and I believe even before that only. And since then, it's a very famous framework. So just for your awareness, Vue.js is a progressive JavaScript framework that helps to build the user interface. It's majorly only the front end side that nothing includes the back end. So it's very easy and very fast to create interactive parts of a website or an application. So there's a word specially in this, the progressive, which means you can start small, just add view to one of your part of the website, or go big and build the entire website. You can create the complex apps also with it. So it doesn't mean that you have to create an entire application in the Vue.js. You can create some part of it also in the Vue.js. So now the point is what actually Vue handles for you. So what Vue does is it creates the UI, a user interaction, where you can say shows the data on the client side, records to the events you want and respond to them, like your click, change, input, and then update the screen when the data changes automatically, so you don't have to refresh. So what used to happen earlier is, like in Drupal or WordPress, you have to refresh to get the latest data, but in case of Vue it doesn't. Whenever you're making some changes, it reflects instantly. Okay, so now the points come, where does this Vue fit in? I mean, why what actually Vue is. So I believe if you are starting a career in front end development, you must have heard about the React or Angular, right? So the Vue is in the same family. It's a front end framework. So it just focuses on the front end part only, where users sees or interact with, that's all. So if you're building like a dashboard, a form, or a single page application, I believe, on my personal level, that Vue is the perfect choice. There are, when you talk about Vue, so there are some tools, or things which we use along with the Vue, like Tailwind CSS for styling, Firebase, Superbase to use it as a backend, and multiple more things. I mean, where you can interact in the way your requirement is. Now the point comes that how suddenly developers are loving Vue. I mean, what's this so great about Vue, that there's a high shift towards the Vue. So the first and this and the very important thing is that it's very simple to get started. You can add Vue directly from your script tag by the help of CDNs and start building an application in the Vue itself. Or even if you want, you can create an entire application Vue by the help of White. uh, it's extremely readable and clean, because in other frameworks like React, it's JSX, right? So sometimes it get harder for a beginner to understand, but in case of Vue, it has separated its HTML part, CSS part, and your JS part. So it is very easy to read and very easy to understand when you're doing the reverse engineering. The third part is, it has a very great docs and community now. The Vue official docs are very clear. I believe it's way enough for you to start, and even with the Vue.js certification, they give you part to the documentation itself, that from here only you can study. And now in 2025, Vue has a huge global community, so you really get a very good support from the community as well. And the last and the major part is, it's flexible. Doesn't matter if you want to build a small application, a small widget, or a big application, or a very large application, or even include in a part of your application itself. Vue can handle anything. The latest version which Vue is on is Vue 3. It's even faster and more powerful than the Vue 2. It can handle features like composition APIs, better TypeScript support, and improved performance. So in our session, we will not include the TypeScript. We will have it in a completely different series. This entire series is going to be just Vue.js with the JavaScript, so that we learn it very easily. I don't want people to get confused because with TypeScript things get a little bit confusing for the beginners. So we will go with the Vue.js and the JavaScript, and later we will include the TypeScript so that we can understand it way better. Now, the next part is what you all will learn in this series. So we will start with the Vue.js basics, and then we'll move slowly towards the advanced topics so that you are getting familiar with it. We will try to build small application, and then we will also try to build real-time large application so that we can understand how things will work or what kind of problems you can face when you are working on your project. And then we will try to include some modern tools which are just talked about, like Tailwind, Firebase, Superbase, and much more. I mean, that is something totally we will try to investigate and see how you can work along with those things. I the next video in the next video I will show you how to set up your Vue 3 project using White. It's because super easy, very fast, and most probably when you work on the Vue.js project, 90% of the time you create a brand new project and you start from the scratch. It's very rare that you're working in an organization where they want you to add a particular module or functionality to the modern web frameworks. That also they want to try how things work in that direction, but 90% of the people actually start from the scratch. So we will also try with the complete Vue 3 project only, and we will try to keep it making better and better in future as well. uh, there are two way of making the Vue project. One is with the CD and other is with the Vite. So we will add White, and even when we move toward the Vue, there are two way of writing the code. One is the composition API, one is the options. So composition API is not very clean than the options API, but we will go with the composition API because that is gives you more understanding of Vue, how things work. But we will definitely create a series of the options API also, but not into depth because that's very simple to implement, and it's almost similar to how you will be working with the composition APIs. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this intro, please hit like, drop a comment, tell me where you are at in your Vue journey, and if you are stuck at any point, you want some support, please I will add my email address in the description. You can drop me an email. We will try to connect over Slack or maybe on Teams, but surely I will help you out with your Vue project. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.